It's a bit cold out there. Good morning, guys, but no rain or snow falling here on our Fridays. That is one good piece of information I can give you, being the hopefully bearer of good news to end the work week here. But you can see the cloud cover, and we're going to keep a lot of that around for our Fridays. If you're heading out, expect to not see that much sunshine, but we'll still see some peaks today. We are tracking the shot for some flurries as well as another little impulse works through the atmosphere. This is the satellite radar picture right now. You can see the cloud cover. It's going to stick with us, as I mentioned. Another big headline with all the snow that we did see yesterday. You really want to watch out in northwestern Arkansas, even eastern reaches of the viewing area throughout Wright, Webster, Texas counties, even parts of Shannon County, where we did see some higher snowfall totals. There could be some slick spots on those back roads and less traveled streets. So make sure you're still allowing some extra time on your morning commute and just driving defensively out there. Temperatures are in the 20s in Springfield, Monette, 30 in Branton, Ava, freezing in Camdenton. It is cold. You still want to bundle up out there. If you are expected to head out this afternoon, we're not going to really be rising much with our temperatures either because of that cloud cover and that northerly breeze. 35 is what we're expecting later on today with some peaks of sunshine now and again. The weekend, kind of similar, copy and paste right on over. 30s Saturday and Sunday. Could see a few more flurries again tomorrow, but it will be great to be inside and just enjoy some time with family and maybe watch a little bit of football, guys.
Thank you, TJ. Happening now, police need your help finding this missing 15-year-old. Kobe Hall was last seen yesterday morning in Ozark. He was carrying a black backpack and wearing yellow shoes. Kobe doesn't have a car and police don't know where he's headed. If you see Kobe, call authorities right away.
It has now been 2.5 years since the deadly duck boat tragedy happened on Table Rock Lake.
But now a new company is planning to reopen duck boat tours this spring. Branson Duck Tours LLC has filed successfully with the Missouri Secretary of State's office. The company's website claims its new style of duck boat, the Hydra Terra, is proven to be unsinkable by the Coast Guard, but we have not confirmed that with the Coast Guard.
It's a different design than the typical duck boat you've seen in the past. It sits up higher on the water and, according to the company, has more buoyancy due to specialized foam on the boat. The LLC also says it can float when taking on water and has passed all necessary regulations. There's no mention of removable canopies there, though.
Is looking to hire boat captains, tour guides, and managers. The website says owners were heartbroken by the 2018 accident that killed 17 people, but they say duck tours offer a wonderful experience for Branson tourists.
As of January 1st, 17-year-olds are to be tried as juveniles in Missouri, but some counties aren't ready to commit to that just yet. Bill Prince with Greene County Juvenile Services says funding for this was never addressed in the new law. Places like Greene County are holding off on adapting this law for that reason. He says they coordinated that decision with law enforcement and local prosecuting attorneys.
We're just waiting for either a legislative fix or potentially a court ruling somewhere down the road that will give us a direction. We are all in favor of working with 17-year-olds. We think it's the right thing to do. There's nothing that happens magically between somebody's 16th birthday and 17th birthday that creates this new, mature, better thinking human being.
There's currently a lawsuit filed in Jeff City that should provide a little more clarity on how that would work.
After 2 years, the Greene County's temporary jail facility is being decommissioned this week. The structures will return to the company to be used in another location. According to Greene County's Facebook page, the larger 10-trailer temporary facility is now being used for Greene County inmate detainment.
In some news around the region and around America, CVS and Walgreens say they're on track to complete the first doses of COVID-19 vaccine in nursing homes around the country by January 25th. CVS admits there have been challenges, but now both companies are expected to administer shots to staff and residents in 49 states in about the next 2.5 weeks.
Several Arkansas bar owners, including many from Northwest Arkansas, band together to sue state leaders over COVID-19 regulations. The lawsuit filed in Pulaski County says bars are losing money due to the temporary 11 p.m. closing time mandated by the state through at least early February. Among the many NWA bars on the lawsuit is Pinpoint owner Bo Counts, says he feels like bars were unfairly targeted with the restrictions over other businesses because there is an agency dedicated to enforcement within bars.
We're running around doing 8, 9, 10 times the amount of precautions and restrictions and disinfecting. And then we look at a next door neighbor business that is like, hey, you don't have to wear masks in here. It's cool. Nobody checks.
In total, 22 bars joined the lawsuit, saying the majority of their business happens after 11 p.m. and it's how they survive.
Missourians will soon see the $300 weekly payments for unemployment. Those eligible for compensation will automatically get it and no additional action is required. The benefits are backdated to the week of December 27th and will go until March 13th. Something to watch for, though. Child support payments and other types of payments could reduce the weekly amount of money that you receive.
In news from around the world, Boeing will pay $2.5 billion to settle a criminal conspiracy indictment over the safety of its 737 MAX jets. Some of the money will go to the families of people who died in the 2 Boeing crashes a few years ago. Federal prosecutors had alleged Boeing concealed safety problems from the Federal Aviation Administration. Every country in the world grounded the jets for 2 years.
Back to some more local news for you here. Ozarks Tech will be open this Saturday to help students get ready for the spring semester. All OTC locations will be open from 9 a.m. until noon. Students can get help with everything they need for the start of classes, which is just a few weeks from now. That includes last-minute admissions, enrollment, advising, financial aid, and even student account services. If you can't make it in person, you can also connect with OTC staff virtually. Zoom appointments are allowing to be scheduled through the school's website. Campus bookstores will also remain open during this Saturday during those times.
And now here's a look at what's coming up after Daybreak.
Coming up, we're asking Republican Senator Ben Sasse if he supports removing President Trump from office. Plus, Gayle King's exclusive interview with the woman seen falsely accusing a black teenager of stealing her phone. Coming up on CBS This Morning.
All right, what's trending for you right now? Elon Musk, guys. We said this earlier in the show. New richest guy in the world? Can you believe this?
$185 billion, right? Is that the net worth?
I can't even dream of that much money, guys.
I just
Right?
can't
It really
fathom
is
that in my own head.
unfathomable.
There we go. Yeah.
Tesla
Unfathomable.
stock
That's a hard one
soaring.
to say. Unfathomable.
And he's also got this space thing going where he's going to take people up and hang out in space for a bit, I guess. And maybe he wants to colonize Mars. I don't know. When you have that money, you can do whatever.
Isn't
You
his
can
kid's
do anything.
Isn't his kid's name very unique? It's like something very eclectic.
I can't recall,
Kind of odd.
but yes.
You're right, yeah, but I cannot remember what it is.
Something, yeah. Good for him.
Because again,
Being
when you
unique.
have that kind of money, you can do anything.
You can
Making
do whatever
Your
you want,
children,
guys.
Anything.
Making
You can buy that
Cybertrucks.
house in California.
Can we
we
buy
were
that house,
talking about
please? Let's
in
do it.
Beverly Hills, $160 million. That's nothing for someone who has $185 billion.
It's very true.
We'll get our
Very
pot
true, guys.
going. I think we can afford that house if we put it all together.
All we're going to
Save up.
do is not count money. We're just going to hang out at home this weekend, though, right?
Yeah, it's a perfect idea. Really going to be kind of a cool and, not going to have a lot of sunshine for the weekend either, guys. We're in the middle 30s all the way through Sunday. Great to be watching some football. We'll have a lot of it on Color 10 and Ozarks Fox. Back into the 50s, though, Wednesday and Thursday.
That's right, getting a little warmer and a little brighter.
Little by little.
Little by little. Thank you, TJ. Thanks for starting your Friday with us. Have a great weekend. We'll see you at midday.